Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Friday, coming at you with the video here. So before I get started, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. I'm trying to get to 300 subs by the end of this weekend coming up. So if you could, just hit the subscribe button. It's much appreciated. It means a lot, so please do if you don't mind. So today I want to talk about Trulieve. Ticker is TCNNF. If you don't know what this is, it's an MJ stock. I own 3 MJ stocks. This is my biggest market cap one, and I really love some of the things they do about this, or do with this stock, excuse me. So some recent news just hit. It was probably a couple days back at this point, but I didn't get around to doing it. Just been really busy with work and posting some other videos and stuff like that. So here we are today. So Mexico just passed recreational use. So that's really big, because not only is it big because it gives them another market to expand to, and obviously it's going to be millions and millions of dollars of product that's probably going to go there now legally, which is cool for recreational use. Obviously Canada has recreational use too, so it's really good that a whole nother country is getting on board with being recreational. That's the first step really in just getting, federally legal or whatever. So they're going in the right direction. I really wasn't actually expecting this to happen in Mexico. So especially before the US of it being recreationally usable everywhere in the United States, which I think at a time it will come sooner than later, probably within the next year or two. And then obviously it will turn into federally legal, and then things will go nuts in any MJ stock that's a really good company. So that's why you should be buying this now, in my opinion. They also just opened 2 new stores in Florida. So now they're at 80 plus stores, which is crazy. They're constantly expanding. They're getting into some places in the Northeast. So this company will be, really big. They got a really strong business model, really great brand, keep constantly adding more stores and more locations. The sell-through is insane. It's just a really good company. Strong balance sheet. So they're rapidly expanding, like I just said. It's a good one to get into. This is, like I said, my biggest market cap MJ stock. So I just wanted to make sure I'm in, a bigger one, because I feel like this thing's going to really skyrocket in the next couple of years. So I want to make sure my position is built, which it currently, actually, I'd like to add more. I'm just waiting for a couple things to happen in the market. I don't want to buy it really all-time highs. I just don't like doing that, because it will always come down eventually. That's how I look at it. Also, this adds a lot of buying pressure for the Biden administration to federally legalize, because you have Canada being, recreational and whatever. You've Mexico that recently just passed recreational use. So obviously you're in the center of, on the continent, you're in the center of those 2 countries. So it kind of makes sense to just federally legalize, because then you could, transport and distribute and all that to both countries and allow things to go through. It just makes things a lot easier, rather than, I don't even know how they're going to do it. I didn't look into it that much, but I guess by ship or by air maybe. So it can't travel through US states, which is, silly. So it puts a lot of buying pressure on Biden to do something, because it just makes sense for all 3 countries, in my opinion, to federally legalize. What's my cost base? My cost base on this stock is $43.49. When I bought in, it actually, the week after, dipped to the 35, 33 range. I just didn't feel comfortable. I thought it was going to go down a little more. I wanted to see what it would do. I usually, when I buy into a position, I do if it drops 10%, I do adding to it. But for some reason, I just wanted to see what it did. And I was like, man, did I buy at the wrong time? Maybe it's going to correct down. I saw no big news. So I kind of got cold feet, but it's okay. So right now it's back up to 51.80. If it went back down to this, I would have to buy more at this point. But I built a big enough cost base to be semi-content with my cost base. I don't want to average cost up. Is it a bad time to buy at $51.80 right now? I would say it's not a bad time if you want to do a small position, or just make sure you have at least double the money to average cost down. I do think it will come back down to the mid 45 range within the next couple of weeks or months. That's just my opinion, because I think the market's just super overvalued right now, especially with the news that just happened earlier this week with the Fed, saying all that stuff. I made a video about it if you want to watch it. So I think it will come back down. When would I buy again, or when will I buy again, excuse me? I would love to buy at my cost base, so 43, 49, I would consider it, depending on what the market's doing and other deals out there. If it goes below 40, I'm definitely adding to this position. I don't care what the market's doing or other good deals, and other good deals or better deals in the market. I'm definitely going to put some of my money to this stock to average cost down. This is probably a top, I'd say 5 to 7 position in my portfolio, my 15 stocks I own. So I would like to make it bigger. I'd like it to make it like my top 3, but we'll see. I got to put a good bit of more money in to get to that point, which I'm willing to do, and I have the cash on hand. So as in my previous video, I went from 28% cash on hand to about 30 now. So I've saved up some money. So I haven't, like I said, bought anything really in the past 10 days, so almost 2 weeks at this point. So I'll be patient. I know it's very hard to do, especially if you're a new investor. If you get excited about a stock or something, you just want to jump in and buy it. Really, you have to learn how to have discipline and patience. You can't let your emotions control what you do. So I feel like that's one of the hardest things when you're a new investor, is just your emotions take control of your decisions. So like right now, I'm super excited. The stock's going up. They're adding new stores. Mexico just passed recreational use. That adds buying pressure for the United States. It's just awesome. Like I'm up a good amount in my cost base right now, so I get average cost up. However, I'm being patient because I think things are going to correct, things are going to come down, and then I just don't want to, I just want to, I like averaging cost down rather than averaging cost up. And it frustrates me when things go up really quick because it doesn't allow you to build a position, because it just stinks going average cost up unless some really good news, if Biden's like, oh yeah, we're making recreational use or we're federally legalizing everything. Okay, well then obviously I'm buying at this, no brainer. Like it's not going to go down, because then you got, hedge funds and all that stuff that can buy into it at that point. So that's another thing. If you're an individual stock picker, if you're getting into the MJ space, you have a huge advantage right now, because the hedge funds and all the, the big guys, they can't legally buy these stocks yet. So you can really build a position. And then when they go in, then you're already in. So you have a massive, massive, massive advantage against the big guys. So definitely keep that in mind when you're looking at the MJ stocks and MJ space. Like I said, I have three of my 15 stocks, or I might have 16 now. But anyways, I'm not looking to add more. A couple people below in the comments asked what I thought of this stock or this MJ stock. The big 3 I liked are the ones I already bought just based on my research. And I did a big market cap, a medium market cap, and a very small market cap. So I'm diverse in, 3, 1, and then 2, they're all different market cap sizes. So I didn't want to get 2 of the same market cap, because I feel like they're going to go head against each other. And I just picked basically the best 3 for each size, in my opinion. And you might catch lightning in a bottle, and your smallest one might be your biggest one day, and then you'll be like, wow, I'm glad I did that. Not just pick the biggest one right now in the industry and hope it stays the biggest, because that's might not how it works, depending on the management team and cash available and where they go, the directions they do, what they do, the people that sponsor. It's gonna be crazy when it's legal. So definitely excited about the industry. That's what I got on this. Basically some really good news on this company and some things that are happening in the world in regards to this stuff in this space. So yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Trying to get 300 subs by Sunday. And that's all I got. Peace.